final live stream of the day. I gotta find my other phone. What was that? Dylan. He's wrecking the place. That's him rolling over. There it is. There it is. All right, here we go. First person here is Libra. Raymond's thought about tomorrow's date. He may be looking forward to tomorrow's date. He may be happy about tomorrow's date, but he's not really overthinking things or thinking too much about it at this point. Maggie, journal for the next 5 days. You got money coming in. You could be spending time with a Leo. More money comes in. A Pisces comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and listen to your intuition. Life comes back into balance. Beautiful one. These thoughts after the last text. Maybe feeling like things are moving forward. Could also be feeling like things have come back into balance. May feel relief about something and may feel like something has strengthened. Things have come back into balance. Dylan, lay down right now. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I'm going to kill him. What is the problem? You stuck? What's the problem? Where are you going? Where are you going? Go up on the bed now and lay down. You understand me? He better knock it off because now she's starting. And I'm not taking her out of the crib because she'll be up all night. It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning before I get her back in that crib. Go to sleep. Damn it. Lydia, obeyed the Leo towards me. Looks good. Looks like communication's coming in. Things are coming back into balance. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Communication comes in and you may be spending time together on the horizon. Divine timing could be playing a part in this. Like you could run into each other somewhere or be at the same place at the same time. Looks pretty positive. Empress, money. Anxiety around money moves into the past. Perseverance pays off. Financials strengthen. And more money comes in. Between now and the end of the year, listen to your intuition. Your hard work pays off. Destiny, love. You could have choices and options around love, but you may have to leave in the past things that are no longer working. Moving forward, you have an earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and listen to your intuition. Love life moves forward with a love offer before the end of this year that could have long-term commitment potential around it. A wish comes true. Empress. How did Lucero feel about the message I sent her asking her out for dinner next Saturday? Felt good about it. Feels like life has come back into balance, is prepared for things to move forward, things that it was kind, caring, and a nice, sincere gesture. Pretty good. Vicky went to see Libra tonight. Next intentions for the weekend and next week. Communication comes in and you're probably going to see each other again. Between now and the end of next weekend, you should at least see each other one more time. And then there's like sporadic communication throughout the week. It looks pretty good. Sally, what's coming in for love? New or past? I'm in Aries. What's coming in for love? New energy comes in. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Not looking back on the past, looking forward. Sagittarius comes in, and Aquarius comes in, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship is on the horizon, but you might have to let go of something or someone that could be holding you back. Liz, love for the weekend. Something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous could happen. You're no longer holding yourself back. Could be spending time with an Aries. Could also be spending time with a Taurus. I would say it looks like a successful weekend around love. It looks pretty good. Sarah, love for next week. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A new journey begins, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities when it comes to love. Explore your options. There also could be an Aries that comes in, possibly a Scorpio. Communication picks up with a new connection. I don't know who that is, but it could be one of those three people that I just mentioned. Davey, general around finances. A disappointment moves into the past, and money and love should be picking up between now and the end of the year. Looks like negativity around money moves into the past. A new opportunity or a new way to make money comes in. More money is coming in through perseverance. Brings with it cause for celebration around finances, improving between now and the end of the year. Kemi, will I hear from David again, and when? Yes, sometime before the end of the year. Rimmel, general. You've got new choices and options coming in around social events and invitations, moving forward towards greener pastures. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when a fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or when a relationship with a fire sign picks up. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Money comes in, happiness comes out over your life. A Libra enters, and you could be planning travel. Cece, will M contact me this weekend? I'm not convinced. Vicky. What was Ben's thoughts about us? I don't know if I scared him off. I don't think you did. I mean, it's slow and steady wins the race, but he seems to be having a good time, and it looks like he could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could be fun and exciting sometime this week. I don't think you scared him off. Julie, you are planning to go around L this weekend. I don't think he is. Not as of right now, anyway. Davey, general for next month. You're no longer holding yourself back. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news you've been waiting on. An old wound seems to heal and move into the past, and you're making decisions that push your life forward. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got choices and options that come in around business or job opportunities that bring in much more money, or more money is coming in. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around your life. Anxiety moves into the past as Scorpio enters. Pretty good. What is she saying? I can't hear her. I can't tell if she's like falling asleep. Lose. What are my boss's plans for my next step in my career? For growth, change, and transformation, things move forward. Probably before the end of this year or the beginning of next year, you could get a promotion, a new beginning, a new venture is on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. They seem to be very happy with your work. And I think that you could get a promotion. And love. The romance could heat up with an Aries. You also could make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you when a Libra enters. A disappointment or a heartbreak heals and moves into the past. Love and money look good between now and I'm going to say the next 3 months. A new beginning is on the horizon where you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your love life, and you have plenty of choices. You also have a Scorpio and a Pisces coming in. If you're looking for a committed relationship, maybe between now and the end of the next 3 months, you could find yourself in a committed relationship. A wish comes true. And then general. Feeling financially stable. You've got more money coming in. Not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. Negativity is moving into the past, and life should be moving forward pretty quickly. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when a new journey begins. Sagittarius enters, and you have a committed relationship coming in. Should you choose to enter it, looks pretty good. Sarah, the energy around Osman and I. Pretty good. Kind, caring, sincere, and compassionate. Nice. Grounded, stable. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. I like it. Kemi, can you tell me why David will reach out before the end of the year? Is it genuine? Looks like he's reaches out to check in, and maybe around the holidays. It seems like it could be around the holidays. There's happiness that comes in around hearing from him or speaking to each other. It's mutual, like Six of Pentacles would be well-functioning, mutual respected relationship. But I don't see any specific intentions as far as like anything for the future after that. Could be maybe wish you happy holidays, check in, see how you're doing. But it's not really like not genuine. It's like there's just nothing more that's coming from it at that point. So they may reach out to you, see how you're doing, wish you happy holidays or whatever it is, and then that's just about it. There's nothing that's like, they're not looking for anything at that point. So it's not really not genuine. It's like a genuine call, but there's not much more that comes after it immediately, or it doesn't lead to anything in the immediate future after they make that connection. I don't know what it is that you want from this person, but if you want more from this situation, I would reach out to them and not wait on them, because they don't have intentions for anything. Like, it doesn't look like anything. It's like not like they're calling and looking for something. They may be checking in or wishing you a Merry Christmas or whatever it is, or a Happy New Year, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess you could say it is genuine. Like, they're thinking about you when they reach out, but they're not really looking for anything past that at that point. Doesn't mean that that can't change at some point. Julie, was Miss Scales understanding when I briefly spoke with her earlier? I also left an email. Was Miss Scales understanding? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Baby, spirit messages. Three of Air, great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Take time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Pretty good. Mariah, General. Got money coming in. You have a wish that comes true around finances improving. Be prepared for life to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. Pretty good. Life is moving forward. Looks good. Looks good. Angel, energy I will experience this weekend. Could be a little chaotic in moments. Communication comes in from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. A Gemini comes in, and there could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Bella, if I ask him out for a lunch date, how would he like it? Good. You've got the world at your feet. It's pleasant, there's good luck, and there's mutual respect. Pretty good. Sarah, how will our date go next week, chemistry-wise? It should go well. It looks like it's grounded and stable, but the energy around the situation is moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but it's sincere. Looks good. Chemistry looks okay. Bella, would I have to deal with third-party women if we dated? I don't believe so. Nope. Ramadana, Raymond's feeling on seeing me on Sunday. Pretty good. Kind, caring, sincere, compassionate energy, and whatever happens is like fun, exciting, and out of the blue, spontaneous. Pretty good. Energy is good around that. Doll face for the weekend. Being guided by the divine and being perseverant, a wish comes true. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The world is at your feet, and you have happiness that comes out over your life this weekend. Shonda, love. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care at some point this weekend. That comes up strong. When it comes to love, making decisions that push your life forward, you'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a Libra around, you have a water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you're definitely going to walk away from things that aren't working. When you do, life changes for the better for you quickly. You could have new options that come in, and an earth sign enters, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A wish comes true around love. TVAT, anything that I'm not expecting this weekend. A Libra enters. You could have some money coming in. A Virgo enters. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. And Aquarius enters. Bella, did my coworker get fired or did he quit? Okay, did he get fired? get fired? Did he quit? I think he quit. Vicky, text P tonight, next actions. Communication comes in when you least expect it, maybe sometime within the next week or so. Sarah, general. Perseverance pays off. Got a new beginning on the horizon and you have plenty of money coming your way. A wish comes true around finances improving. Water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Could be spending time with a Libra. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Life is coming back into balance. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. And you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. Money. General for next week. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life next week. Somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Maybe working on a creative project or creative hobby. Things all of a sudden pick up and move forward pretty quickly next week around finances improving. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. You're no longer holding yourself back. A Leo enters. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to, and a new journey begins. Next week should be a productive week for you. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sanch for today. Sanch for today. Cause for celebration comes in and success comes in around work, school, or business. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and you're not looking back. Life is moving forward. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Energy around you is very positive today, especially like life is coming back into balance, feeling grounded, stable, and secure. Pretty good. Empress, love. Anxiety around love heals and moves into the past, and with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life changes for you for the better quickly. If you're with someone now, good karma and a wish comes true around your current relationship. If you're not with anyone, a Libra and an Aquarius enter. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You're prepared for your love life to move forward, and your next relationship should be very well functioning. Victoria, general for next week in love. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and through divine timing, a Gemini could come in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. And you should be feeling relief around your love life moving forward. Passion comes in, a Capricorn comes in, and you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. If you're already with someone, current relationship looks good. communication will pick up and things will move forward next week. Ezra, do I know the man who will marry me already? I don't believe that you do. Cece, will M drunk call or text me this weekend? I don't think so. Adonis, finances for November. Finances improve, slow and steady wins the race. You have money coming in, and you're focused on a side business or a side hustle could get you over the hump. Or a side business or side hustle could come in that gets you over the hump. YLK, Samson's response if I were to ask him to dinner. I think he'll say yes. There's success around it. Success comes in. P1, will D and I reconnect again by next year? You have potential to, yes. Mihak, what's coming towards me? Feeling ambitious. A new job or business opportunity could come in that's bringing in some more money. It may make you feel as if life has changed for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. A new journey begins and a wish comes true. Bella, any blessings for November? Perseverance pays off. I may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure. You have new people coming in, a Leo, a Gemini, an Aquarius, and a Libra. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like you need to. You may be planning travel. Money comes in through a side business or side hustle. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Pretty good. Julie, is our thinking that I didn't want to come over again? I meant to type that. Oh, I didn't see the email. Okay, let me look at the email. Hang on. Julie, after this. Yeah, I could do it after this. Is our thinking that I don't want to come over again? I think he does think that you don't want to come over. Good, let him think that. It's okay. Kimon, which day of the week is best to do the top draw? Thursday. Lose love. Chris blocked me. Will he ever communicate with me again? At some point, but it could take time because this whole situation is way out of balance. PC, Aquarius feelings towards me. Will he contact in November? I don't see contact in November. This person's feeling stuck and stagnant. It looks as if this situation is a little unsuccessful and they may be feeling out of balance, or the two of you are not on the same page. If you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them. I wouldn't wait. Michael, will the Libra be home next week for our daughter's birthday? Yes, I think so. Pola, are witches trustworthy? Depends on the witch. I could tell you things to look out for. Anybody that tells you that they need to pray over you, they need you to keep coming back to them, they need to do something for you because you have a curse, a black aura, the evil eye. Somebody years ago put the curse on you. Any of those people, stay away from. It's a scam. If you're paying somebody for a simple spell and it's a reasonable price, I would say $150 or under, depending on the person. Yes, and they're going to show you proof that they did something. Yes. But you have to be very careful. I would use a lot of discretion. I would be careful. I wouldn't pay people large sums of money. I would never send any money through Western Union, MoneyGram, or anything like that. But say you're paying somebody, like I've seen people charge, let's say for example, the California Astrology Association, their spells are usually around $40. They're accredited through the Better Business Bureau, for whatever that means. They've been around since the 70s. Somebody's doing something there, and they send you like a receipt. You know when it's going to be done. There's no guarantee that anything is going to work, but you have to pay something. You know, it's like you have to pay somebody for their time. You have to pay some to keep the business running, whatever it is. But it's reasonable. $40 is reasonable. But I've seen people have to pay thousands of dollars. And for what? For what? What are you doing for me? Nothing. For nothing. You know, like there is no guarantee. That's the thing. Personally, I don't like to even talk about spells with people if they're looking for something like, I want you to make him only have eyes for me. I don't want him to talk to any other woman in the world. I want him to be obsessed with me. I wouldn't even bother with it. That's not real life. That can't happen. But somebody, like I had somebody recently that booked with me several spells, and they were all for like healing, self-love, cleansing, like cleansing old wounds and old bullshit. Those are fine. And my spells are $25. If somebody buys a whole bunch of them, I'll give them a discount because my time is my time, right? But if I'm doing all of them at the same time, whether I have to do so many, you know, you got to pay for the products, but it doesn't have to be. And my point is that you shouldn't have to pay somebody an arm and a leg and not know whether or not they've done anything for you, and then you wind up like feeling guilty, or like you or were taken for a fool later on. If that's ever happened to you, I know it's happened to me before. I know it happened to one of my friends. She paid somebody, it was thousands. But you know, you got to forgive yourself in a situation like that, because when people are in pain, they'll do anything to get out of that pain. So if you've made that mistake, bad experience, move forward. There, I don't believe, now maybe other people may disagree, I don't believe that somebody is going to do anything for you that you can't do for yourself. You can light a candle, you can dress it with whatever, and you can do it yourself. The reason why I offer it, it's just my personal opinion, is because sometimes people, they come from a Catholic background and that's not going to be allowed in their house, or they're in a situation where they don't want their roommates to know what they're doing, or they're not home, they don't want to leave a candle burning, you know. So it's sometimes it's like, well, if you could just do it for me, then I don't have to answer anybody's questions. Then they, but otherwise, there's no reason why you can't do it yourself. Anyway, let me just shut up and keep going here, because I could talk about this for a long time, because I hate to see people get ripped off. Um, Rimmel for me, and C for next week. Me and C for next week. Communication picks up. You could spend time together. You're no longer holding yourself back. If this is somebody from your past, they're returning. If they're not, somebody from your past could be returning next week. Negativity moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about this situation, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Feeling ambitious, growth, change, and transformation comes in and around the situation. Looks good. Looks good for next week. Sarah, should I keep pursuing Osman or be open to Ed? Which one is better outcome? They both have potential. It looks like Osman is a little bit better than Ed, but they both look like they have potential. If you're not committed to anybody, then I would just continue to talk to both of them. No reason why not. TT, what are M's current feelings towards me? May think that you're hardworking, you have a lot of potential. May think that you're genuinely a happy person. May feel that you're smart and intelligent. May think that you're loyal, sincere, and like independent and strong. Not bad. Not bad. Elizabeth, what does Spirit have to tell me? Spirit cards. Five of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. All employment is uncertain. Don't let uncertainty scare you. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. Yvonne, will I get a job as a teacher? Yes, you will. I think magic is real, and I think that especially if you're dealing with like simple candle magic, you know, we don't really think about it, but like people go into church all the time, light candles for people. It's the same thing. I mean, we all blow out our birthday candles on our cake. Same thing. Where do you think that came from? It's just, I think that, I think people, like people get a little bit crazy, you know. It doesn't, we have free will in this world, right? So you can only control things so much. You can't turn somebody into a zombie and make them, you know, do everything that you say. And would you want that anyway? Because if you want that, you could just get a blow up doll and you just make the blow up doll whoever you want them to be, and they'll be with you all the time. But can you light a candle for positive energy? Yeah. How about cleanse negativity? Sure. There are things that you can do. Open up a window, sage your house. You're going to notice the energy shift because just opening up the windows, energy shifts. You know, you got fresh air coming in. But I think that sometimes people want things, like I said. I mean, I've had people contact me and say, I want you to get rid of every woman in his life. First of all, I can't do that. And second of all, if you need to go to that extreme, then this person isn't the person for you. You shouldn't have to try to remove half the population because you're insecure. If you're insecure, that like your insecurity is going to, you know, torpedo the relationship. Forget about candles. Forget about magic. Because the issue that you have is with yourself. You need to figure out what your insecurities are. Forget about the other person. The other person has nothing to do with it. But people don't want to do the work. People want to, you know, well, you know, just do a spell because I just want him to be obsessed with me. Obsession is not love. You know, it's like control is not love. Anybody watch Dahmer? What did he say at the end? He wanted to control people. So people that want to be control, like that's not where we want to be. Control is not love. Control is psycho. It's Jeffrey Dahmer. So you have to, like most of these things, these issues that we want to fix the outside world, but it's really what's going on inside us. We wouldn't be called to situations that are fucked up if we healed the fucked up part of us. People don't want to hear that. They want to hear, well, I just want him to like think that I'm the only woman in the world. Okay, well that's never going to happen because it's not reality. There's a hot ass on every street corner. And that's just something we have to accept. You got to be okay with that. If you're too insecure, then there's work that needs to be done before you enter the relationship. But that's not what people want to hear. And what sells is, yeah, I can make him yours. Yeah, all you need to do is just think about it. Brad Pitt, he's going to show up at my door. He's going to tell me I'm the only woman in the world. Like, that's not going to happen. You could spend your whole life believing it, but it's not going to happen. So you got to be realistic, I think, or at least in my own experience. But anyhow. Which one am I on here? RR will contact me tonight. I'm not convinced. I don't think so. J. Failed my drive test due to nerves. Damn, that got me a couple of times. Now I'm back in the warehouse working again. What does the energy around the situation look like? You're going to pass that test at some point, so don't let it knock you down. Feeling negative, it moves into the past. Cause for celebration comes in. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around this situation. This isn't going to be forever. You're still going to end up driving. It's just a setback. It's fine. Don't let it like ruin your life because you're going to get past it and you're still going to end up driving. It just sucks in the moment, but I know the nerves because that happened to me. I know it's different, but it's a different driving test, but you'll pass it. You will pass it. Aurelia, how does Dave A see me? Pretty good. Somebody who is grounded, stable, smart, intelligent, self-confident, hardworking, reliable. Maybe like mutual respect, but like you have a lot of potential to be successful in the future, or you're growing, changing, and transforming. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sarah, what to expect next from my ex Joe? You're probably going to get a text message out of the clear blue sky relatively soon. I would say maybe within the next 3 to 5 days. TT, why do people tease my supervisor about me? They may think that the supervisor, they may feel like you're the supervisor's favorite, or that the supervisor has kind of taken you under their wing. It's not a bad thing. It's kind of a good thing. It's almost like you kind of click and people notice it. And it also looks to be like a pretty successful thing. So looks pretty good. TT Angel cards. No. The answer is no. Answer is no. Your angels drawing close to you at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question in your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you're being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand the following through your ideas may have a negative effect on your whole course of life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you from a lot of heartache, from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, this is okay. You're allowed to have an emotional response. But the truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you're considering isn't the best use of your energy. Ask and receive. Ask and you shall receive. Your angel guide wants you to know that help is available. You're being encouraged to shift your perceptions and recognize that even in the most difficult of circumstances, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need is available to you. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that you may have been blocking support by saying no to the things that you wanted to say yes to, and asking you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that light you up, you usher increased levels of support into your life. Liz, what will happen next with me and C? Looks a little slow and stagnant. There's communication coming in, but I don't see anything romantic because the Knight of Cups is in reverse and the Three of Cups is in reverse. There could be a third party interfering in the situation. Love always general. Get a new beginning on the horizon. Be prepared for life to move forward. Somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet. Romance could heat up. If you're with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, I would say romance is going to be heating up with possibly a Cancer, or a current relationship is moving forward quickly. It also looks like you have a Libra here. Hey, Christiane, how will things go tonight with Jadrin? Things look good. There's happiness, contentment around this situation, feeling grounded and stable, and like good luck. It looks good. Good luck. TT. I don't see it yet. Let me do Sarah. Joe, will he be sincere or up to no good? No, he's not sincere. There's nothing sincere about him. He is, I think he may be looking for money when he contacts you. I'd be careful with him. Can I expect to make improvements in physical appearance in the next 2 months for TT? Yes. Remo, love for the next 2 weeks. You have a wish that comes true in the next 2 weeks. You have an Aquarius and a Taurus around. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. You're actually headed towards the 10 Cups being full, which is excellent. Negativity moves into the past. A Scorpio enters. Things look good over the next 2 weeks. You should have plenty of options. PC, I did all those. I did that one. Linda, is the Lotto scratch off app going to deposit money in my account and said congrats? I don't see money coming from this, no. Kimon, which, oh, I did that one. Cinnamon, love for November of 2022. Capricorn enters. That could be looking for a committed relationship, and a new journey begins if you're open to it. Out of the clear blue sky, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could be a Libra, and happiness is coming out over your life. Mira, how is D reacting to my glow up, which is me using subliminals fully? Okay, I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. How is D reacting to your glow up, but you're not doing anything, you're just listening to something? If you're listening to something, how is it going to affect the other person? And where are you finding these subliminals? I wouldn't listen to subliminals because you don't know what's in there. But I don't know how to answer that because I don't know how somebody else is reacting to your glow up unless you're physically doing something. Like, you don't just glow up because you're listening to something. You have to change something. And you should see how they're reacting. So I'm kind of confused on exactly what the question is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to change something. Something needs to change. You can't just listen to something and... Aries, how did D, the female, think and feel about the emails I sent her today? There's a little indecision around the situation, so I don't know if maybe she's unsure about something, but seems to think like things are moving forward, things are changing for the better quickly. You're grounded and stable. I don't know what this pertains to, but there should be a new journey on the horizon because of the emails. Or something out of the blue, spontaneous, comes in. Cancer Moon, how did I and A think and feel about me today? Had a mini argument with them both, and we all apologized to each other. Well, they may have been annoyed in the moment, but that it's over. We moved into the past, and your relationship is strengthening and moving forward. Success comes in around it. I think it's over. I wouldn't worry about it. Things are back to normal. Well, I wouldn't do subliminals if I didn't know exactly what it was. But once again, we got to be realistic. So let's just say, for example, somebody wants to lose weight. You want to lose weight. You want to lose 20 pounds. You can't just listen to something that somebody says, okay, this is a subliminal. You have to take action. You have to do something. If I'm understanding the question right, and maybe I'm not understanding the question right, but if your goal is to, I want to lose weight because I'm uncomfortable. I haven't lost all my baby weight yet. I'm uncomfortable. I don't give a shit what anybody else says about it. I'm uncomfortable. I want to lose the rest of the weight. In order for me to lose the weight, I can't go to bed at night and listen to a subliminal. I've got to watch my calories. I have to exercise. There is nothing that is going to take the weight off but that. But I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it because I want a reaction from somebody else. If you're doing things for a reaction from somebody else, that's low vibration, which means you're going to attract things that are of low vibration. And you're going to keep replaying that over and over again. That's fine. That's where you are. That's what you're doing. But if you're looking for a reaction, you should know what the reaction is, right? Like if you lose 20 pounds and you go out and you're wearing a dress and everything is showing, people are going to say, hey, you look good, or hey, that doesn't look good, or what are you wearing? You know what I mean? Like you should understand what the reaction is. That's why I didn't understand that question. But once again, it goes back to the same thing. Lighting a candle, the law of attraction, subliminals. Nothing is going to change unless you physically change something. With anything, you want to lose weight, you're doing it for yourself. I'm uncomfortable. I want to get back into my old clothes. I don't like, this role here, whatever it is. I don't like it. Not he isn't going to like me if I have this role here, because that's now we're on different frequencies, right? So you have to figure out with everything, where am I acting from? Where am I taking action from and why? And am I, like, you're not going to listen to a subliminal and wish 20 pounds away. It's not going to happen. And then the other side of it is, what's his reaction going to be? If this person only likes you 20 pounds lighter, then you want him? You want someone who's going to tell you have to be 20 pounds lighter? Because I don't. I don't. You can go fly a kite. I do it for myself. But you have to figure out where you're acting from, because that's the vibration. You know what I mean? So you're going to keep calling in situations where you're never good enough. You're always going to have to lose 20 pounds because I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for him. He needs to like me. He needs to like me. He likes me skinny, so I'm going to have to not eat. But in order, you can't, like, you have to take action. It's like if somebody says to me, I have bills to pay. How am I going to pay my bills? Well, you have to get a job. You're not going to open the front door. Money's going to fall from the sky. You have to go get a job. That's how you pay your bills. Like, there's no magic behind any of it. But the magic that you can use is energy when you're putting it out into the universe. I'm putting it out into the universe. I'm going to light these 3 candles because I need new job opportunities to come to me. I'm open to whatever job opportunities are presented to me. That works. That works. It absolutely works. But going to bed at night listening to something that somebody says is going to bring you in money, that's not going to work. But, I mean, people are making money off of this stuff, so it's working for them. Sure, if you're listening to their YouTube video for 8 hours every night, 7 days a week, they're getting a lot of revenue off that. Listen, they made the video. It's there. They did the work. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be compensated for it. But you need to take action. You can't just think that things are going to change because you're playing something or you're wishing something or you're lighting a candle, because it's just not going to happen. And then you get disappointed. But super important to figure out where it is that you're operating from vibrationally, because that's the vibration that you're going to be in, and that's what you're going to keep calling in. Now, sometimes somebody's like, you know what? I want to look like this, that, and the next thing because that's what he's attracted to. See what happens. See what happens. Because it's not going to work. Because you're going to turn around and you're going to find that he's with the exact opposite girl. I've seen it happen a million times. Oh, well, he likes tall, skinny blondes, and I'm a tall, skinny blonde, and now here he is with a overweight redhead. Well, it's because it's not about what you look like. It's about vibration. And that's what it is. But when you start to figure out where it is that you're operating from, you can really fix a lot of stuff. Like then you can really understand, well, shit, my whole life I've been doing this. But now I realize what's been underneath it. You know, people don't realize, you know, like I said the other day, somebody was saying something about using their kid to in their relationship. I don't know, the guy left. She wanted him to come back, and the kid wanted the guy to come back, and the kid had a good relationship with the boyfriend or whatever the nonsense was. And I said, I go, yeah, but you're using the kid. You're trying to manipulate the situation by using your kid to bring your relationship back together. It's not going to work, and it's not fair to the kid. And that manipulation is also not fair to the other guy. But if it does work, because it could work, it's usually temporary. Because you can't force shit that's not supposed to happen or that's not working. You can't only force it for so long. And the longer you try to force it, the more combustible it usually gets. But when you realize that that's what you're doing, then you can change it. She had no idea that that's what she was doing. Like, consciously, she wasn't like, I'm going to take my kid in the middle of the situation and I'm going to make him. She wasn't doing that. But after we kind of went through it, then she started to understand. Oh, now I see what's going on. And, you know, now she won't go in a situation like that again. She could have a different problem because that's what happens here. This is this shitty world that we live in. Anyway, I got to shut my mouth. I keep going on. Rimmel, I did love for the next 2 weeks. Sarah, Nick, what to expect from him? He's a little stuck and stagnant and kind of negative. I wouldn't expect much from him. Looks like there's a slowdown or a disconnect around this situation. You could be feeling like it's been unsuccessful. I don't know where you guys are at, but it looks like he's a little shut down with the Hermit. But how could something change somebody's beauty? There is not a beauty standard for everybody. Some people like blondes, some people like brunettes, some people like big butts, some people like small butts. So how could something change somebody's beauty? How could that even be possible? It's not possible. You can't change somebody physically because you're listening to something. It's just not possible. You have to take action. You want blonde hair, you have to go to the salon and they have to bleach it. You're not going to listen to a subliminal and wake up with blonde hair. That's not going to happen. So that's why I'm saying you have to take action. It's like no matter what you do, your genetics will not be changed. So you're not going to wake up with green eyes if you have brown eyes. So that's not going to happen. You can listen to it forever, but it's not going to happen. But like I said, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. That's what you do. Jay Allen, does S know I have it in me to be good at this gig? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Bay, what did Wu think about the nickname I gave him today? Uh-oh. Well, it may have made him feel weak and a little bit anxious. Good. That's what he gets. But underneath whatever it was that you said, he's kind of a little bit like flattered. Even if it was a bad nickname, it's like just that you came up with something, just that you thought of something, is kind of a little flattering. Liz, Scorpio's next actions. Scorpio's next actions would be communication that comes in. Things could change for the better quickly. Now, I don't know if they change for the better quickly and then for the the communication is what changes things for the better, or if communication comes in and then after communication picks up, things change for the better quickly. But there is a change for the better quickly around the situation. Oh, that's my friend. My friend used to always say that you can't polish a turd. My friend Denise used to say it all the time. You can't polish a turd. But you could be aware of what you're doing. Like, you could make a really bad decision, but know you're making a bad decision. Okay, I shouldn't buy this. I don't have the money for this, but fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. But you know that you're doing it. And knowing what you're doing and watching what you're doing could at least help you understand your own behavior. And then you can understand why you find yourself in the situations that you're in. And then that helps to correct it. Okay, see, now I get it. Where there's the time for myself where I did a lot of things blindly. I had no idea why I was doing them. Like, why was I drinking so much? Why was I obsessed with this guy at the bar that had wanted nothing to do with me? Why was I convinced that him and I had some kind of a crazy connection? Why was I like hanging out at this bar and doing stupid shit? Well, I was 20. But aside from that, when I look back and I realized how far I've come, I could understand my behavior and I was able to change it. When I finally realized it, I stopped going to the bar, I stopped drinking, I brought myself down to earth, I got my head screwed on straight, and I moved forward with my life. Some people don't. I could go into that bar right now and the same people, not all the same people, but a lot of the same people will still be there because they're just doing what they're doing and they're not, my friend calls them lawnmowers. She's like, some people are just lawnmowers. They go to work Monday through Friday, and on the weekends they mow their lawn, and they have a blind eye to everything else that's going on. And she's right. Some people they don't see things as like, I don't want to say a spiritual perspective, but as like a lesson or a learning lesson, or that this is preparing us for something else. And I know it's like it could be exhausting, but that what we're learning here is for a reason. So learn as much as you can because you don't want to come back. I always say that, I'm like, I'm not coming back again. Anyway, um, I did Scorpio's next actions towards me, right? Maria for career. You got good karma coming in around your career. Being guided by the divine, you're no longer holding yourself back and things should be moving forward quickly. You've got a wish that comes true. More money is coming in. And you may even be focused on a side business or a side hustle that could bring in extra cash. If Elizabeth Nicole donated on PayPal, if I skip the question, send it with a purple heart or send it with a blue heart. TT General for the next 3 weeks. General for the next 3 weeks. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Good luck comes in. Being guided by the divine and your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Money and love look good. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. And feeling grounded and stable around finances. Pretty good. Julie, would I like being on the 6th floor? We can do a reading in the morning. Yeah, let me think of what time. How's 11? 11 good? Oh, I'm going to say, yeah, I could do it at 11. I think you're going to like the 6th floor, yes. is general for the weekend. Slow and steady wins the race. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, yet you are moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. With the Empress, you've got love and money and perseverance this weekend. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. You could be spending time with a Libra. Like if he felt weak, like, okay, so if you were to say to him, you look, like you're smart and intelligent, strong, confident, like that would make him feel strong. He kind of felt like almost maybe a little bit belittling, but it still was like a low-key compliment to him. Because there was energy or there was effort and there was thought put into it. So I don't know what you said to him, but like just say, for example, I don't know, you called him like stupid. He may feel like, oh, that hurts, but at the same time feels like, oh, but she spent time thinking about that. So there was like, it's kind of like a low-key compliment, even if it was negative. Money sent one on Cash App, hang on. For my dad, okay, let's see. Okay, I'm not crazy for this person. Not your dad, the other party. It seems like, first of all, Lovers is in reverse, so I wouldn't even be surprised if it doesn't last forever. But I think that she may take advantage, or there's an advantage for her to be in this relationship that has nothing to do with love. I don't know if it's probably a money thing. It's a little bit out of balance. I think that he may know that she takes advantage, and I think he's kind of okay with it. But I'm not crazy for her. I don't really care for her. I don't know. I don't know if she's like downright using him, but there's something off in that situation. Lovers is in reverse, so maybe they won't be together forever. I don't think they will be. I'm not crazy for that situation. Um, Elizabeth. Oh, maybe the question's on PayPal. Hang on, let me go check. The person who I'm currently, that's the question, right? I just want to make sure I have the right one. I think this is it, because I haven't answered a question like this. Where is this heading? Well, there's long-term commitment potential around this situation. I don't see marriage here as of right now. That doesn't mean it won't ever happen. It's just not on the horizon. If you're happy and content in this relationship and it looks as if it's well functioning and it looks like it's got long-term good luck around it, listen to your intuition. Things look good. There's love and money around this situation. There's kind, caring, sincere energy. The world is at your feet. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would stay in this situation. It looks pretty good. If you want more, you may have to kind of bring it up or have that conversation, because I just don't see it on the horizon. It doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just not right here and now. Like I would say, probably not between now and the end of the year unless you bring it up. Or at least have that conversation. Um, Seth, what was the guy thinking and feeling when he kept staring at me? Like, what was the attraction or judgment? I was confused because I could feel him staring, but we never talked. I think it was more of an attraction. I don't think it was judgment because the Empress is here. And I would say there may be indecision around the situation, could be curious about you, may feel like you're interesting, may want to know you better. I don't think it was judgment. No. TT, will they move our desks at work? Will they move our desks at work? I think they will, yes. How likely is it that they will make me remote? It's pretty possible. Like I would say about a 70% chance, yes, they will make you remote. What will my weight loss progress look like within the next 2 months? You know, that's all free will. I can't really answer that. I mean, you have success, but you have to stick to the routine or whatever it is that you're doing. You have to stay on top of things. You're not going to just lose weight miraculously. We know that. So if you stay on top of what you need to stay on top of, then you can have success. But that's the thing. That's the free will in the situation. That's why, like, you can't really answer questions about how much weight am I going to lose, because I can say to somebody, yeah, you'll lose 20 pounds, but then the person's like, well, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, so I'll just eat whatever I want because the card said, yeah, but there's free will. So you have to stay on top of it. Otherwise, you're not going to lose it. And you can have a bad day, but if a bad day turns into a bad week or a bad month, then you're going to have trouble. But you already know that. What was the question for Jay Allen around 2023? Um, what's 2023? Whether or not you'll be driving? I think you will be driving by then. Let's see. I think you will be driving in 2023. Don't let this bullshit get you down, because this is just a moment. It's going to move into the past pretty quickly. T. Yvette, what should I expect from Aquarius once he comes in? Once he comes in, there may be a little indecision in the beginning, but once communication comes in, all of a sudden things could change for the better quickly, although it may be a little bit like in the beginning that there could be a little indecision. And then all of a sudden, there's the Aquarius. Things can move forward pretty quickly, and there could be, they could be prepared for a committed relationship at some point relatively soon, if that's what you want. Zine, how does Ez feel about Kay now that I told him about her? May think that she is, I don't know, there's sharp energy around the situation. May think that either she's not nice, she's sharp, she acts inappropriately, but there's also indecision around the situation, and this person kind of feels like they don't want to get involved. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. But may feel like whatever it is, it's shitty, but I don't want to get in the middle of it. What happened here? These phones all look like they're stuck, but that one looks like it's working. So I don't know what's happening here. This one, wow, the expression that I'm making looks like this. That's nice. All right, let's X out of this and go back in and see if that helps. Not helping. Um, Question about tarot. Does Empress represent attraction or attractiveness, or does it have to be a combination of the cards? No, just Empress is like attractiveness. It could be love, abundance, fertility. It's anything that has to do with the planet Venus. So depending on what the question is and what the other cards are surrounding it, like say somebody asks, what does he think of me? And Empress shows up, there's no better card than that. It's like Venus, like that's what he thinks of you. like attractive, like a Roman goddess or whatever, you know, like it would be positive. Doesn't matter what the other cards are. I mean, it could be like, if that card showed up, but the question was like about money, I would say money's coming in because Empress is there, and that's also connected to the planet Venus. Okay, this here is stopped. I don't know what the problem is. Let me shut off the Wi-Fi and see if that helps. I think I'm up to Elizabeth. What do you see happening with the Cancer Reuben in me? Neither one of you are holding back. Romance could heat up. Romance could heat up. Negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Things could change for the better quickly. He could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. With the Magician, you got the ability to manifest a new opportunity. There's potential here for the situation to move forward. Seth. I don't see it yet. Let me do a beautiful one. I just confronted D. I think he's trying to gaslight me. What are his thoughts? Oh, he's feeling disappointed. He's feeling like he's got a little sharp energy around the situation. He's also feeling undecided and burdened. You called him out on something and you were right, and he feels like he got caught. He got caught. You're right. And that's good, because he knows that he can't fuck around. Seth, how will things go on Monday if I dress up for Halloween because I like to do so? Many things in secret, so my parents don't catch me. It's like exhausting. Yeah, yeah. How does the day seem? Oh, the day goes well. There's a wish that comes true. The hard work you put in pays off. There's good energy around the situation, and you're feeling happy. It looks good. I love Halloween. I love Halloween. I think it's safe from your parents. Yeah, I would just, make sure that you, whatever you do, make sure you get out of the house. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you're covered with whatever it is before you leave the house. If you're afraid that whatever could get exposed, part of the costume, I would wear a sweater. Or I would take it off, put it in the knapsack, and then put it on when you get elsewhere. But I think you'll pull it off. Put it that way. Oh, Jay Allen wanted general for 2023. Okay, let's see. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. Be prepared for things to move forward, no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Happiness comes out over your life, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You could be working on a creative project or hobby. A Taurus enters. You may be traveling to water, by water, or around water. Money is improving. And you're not looking back on the past. Life moves forward. Zane, is S scared of me? No. Sane, is that started to lose feelings for Kay after learning that she puts on an act? Nope. No, whatever it is that you said to them, you're saying it to them. They're not seeing it or they're not feeling it. It's like saying to somebody, your boyfriend sucks, right? But they don't care. That's your opinion. That's still my boyfriend. I'm still going to be with him until I realize he sucks. And then I'm going to make the change. So you can't tell somebody, they have to learn it on their own. It's just like with change. If somebody, is he going to change? Is he going to, is he going to fight for us? I hear that all the time. No, because he's got to want the change. He's got to realize, just like I was talking about before, you have to realize what you're doing, the role that you're playing in your own life to understand how you're creating these situations. If you're not learning that what that is, then you're not going to be able to change it. Now, he is not going to say, oh, well, she said that this is a bad person, so I'm not going to be with them anymore. He's got to learn it. And most of the time, they have to learn the hard way. But that's just the way life is. Zane, does Kay think that I'm going to stop trying to interfere eventually between her and S? No, she doesn't think you're going to stop. She thinks that you've got an obsession with this and that you're going to continue to do it until something happens. She doesn't think you're going to stop. But I don't know what your motive is. Like, what do you want to happen from this situation? Doesn't matter what you say to anybody. Everybody needs to figure it out on their own. So I don't know, like, what your role is. Like, what are you trying to accomplish here? Rimmel, how will it be the next time I see C? Good. Successful and a wish comes true. Looks good. Pleasant, sincere, and there's happiness. Looks good. Imani, let's see. What do we cash out? I'm not convinced it's going to happen before the end of November. It's on the horizon, but I don't think it's going to be that fast. Saying, will S try to indirectly get revenge on K for me? Will S try to indirectly get revenge on K for me? No, I don't believe so. Saying, who does S feel more for, K or me? They don't want to be in the middle of this. They really don't want to be in the middle of this. I think that they don't want to hear it from either one of you. If I had to choose one or the other, I would say the other person. S feels more for K. I don't know. There's something that's going on here that it's like, there's a lot of negativity around this situation, but it seems like the more that you try to convince everybody how bad this other person is, the less it's working. Like, I would just leave it alone. I would just forget about it and walk away from the situation. Saying, is Kay nervous that I'm going to get justice out of this situation? No. No, I don't know what kind of justice you think you could get from this situation. But it looks like the more you're trying to make something happen, the worse it's going to be. It's almost as if it backfires. Trying to go after justice or trying to convince someone of something is just backfiring. It's just not working. Best thing you can do is forget about this and walk away from it, because it's making matters worse. Queen of Wands, love. Happiness is coming out over your love life. You have a Scorpio here that things could move forward with if there's no Scorpio around, but you're with someone else. Growth, change, and transformation comes to your current relationship. The world is at your feet. You also could be spending time with a Libra. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Pallavi, love. You have a committed relationship here on the horizon should you choose to enter it, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like you need to. A water sign enters: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The hard work you put into your love life pays off, and a Pisces comes in. Not bad, not bad. Essence, money for the weekend. Money for the weekend. Good. Successful. Money comes in. You could have new business opportunities, contacts, partners, whatever it is, come in this weekend. And it looks like you're happy with the money that you make this weekend. Weather station, how does K-View make? Good and bad. May feel that you're a nice person. You're fun and exciting. May also think that you could be a little bit controlling or maybe even a little manipulative. Thinks that you're perseverant, kind-hearted, sincere, grounded, and stable. Red, love for me in Scorpio. Slow and steady wins the race, but there is a new beginning on the horizon that leads to romance heating up. Mercy, how will be our date night with Bailey? It goes well. There's kind, caring, sincere energy. Communication picks up out of the blue, or communication that night may be very good. It could be very passionate, and it could lead to another date. Cosmos, is the cashier girl trying to be nosy and get in my business, or is she just making small talk? Every time she rings me up at the cash register, she asks me things like, what do I do for a living? I think she's just trying to make small talk. Dana, in general, around my trip in December, things look good. You've got growth, change, and transformation, time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Things function well, and happiness comes out around a new journey. Very good. Should be a fun time. Anjali, love for November. Love for November. Could have a soulmate connection coming in, and romance moves forward, a new venture begins. Look at that. If you're already with someone, your current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you got a Capricorn coming in. G-Star, how will Clarissa help me land a job here in CG? I don't know exactly what she's going to do, but she may have contacts, or she may know people that are looking to hire. The hard work she puts in seems to pay off. and a new journey begins. I don't know exactly what she's going to do because I don't know what she does. V, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? Money comes in, a wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Cause for celebration comes in around social events. Nav, general for next week. Something nice happens around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. A wish comes true. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to, and life comes back into balance. Shirley, what are E's thoughts and intentions? Seems a little slow and stagnant, but is looking for communication to pick up. There is room for growth, change, and transformation, and you guys may be spending time together. They don't know exactly what they want, though. That's okay. Mars, how will Jay return to me? I see signs, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. I don't see a reconnection at this point, so I can't tell you. If I don't see it, I can't tell you. I don't really do the sign thing because we tend to see what we want to see, and we can affirm what we want to see through signs we're looking for. So I would be careful with that kind of stuff. But I don't see this person showing up as of right now. Doesn't mean they never will. Rupali, will I get employed within the upcoming month of November? And will it be at my expected salary? I think it's the expected salary that is that you're having a hard time getting a job. I don't know. I can't say that I think you're going to get hired at that expected salary, not in the month of November. Hi, Sean, me and DJ. Me and DJ. Disappointment moves into the past. The world is at your feet. Life comes back into balance. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around the situation when you listen to your intuition. Things move forward towards greener pastures. Communication picks up, being guided by the divine. Things look pretty good. Doris, I'd like to know about my love life. Be prepared for things to move forward. A new journey begins. If you're already with someone, growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your current relationship. Not with anyone, a Scorpio comes in, but you'll have choices and options. Listen to your intuition. An air sign also comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that you meet through divine timing. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. With the Empress, you have love and money heating up between now and the end of the year. Anonymous, general. Okay, it looks like be prepared for your life to move forward and even change for the better quickly. Moving forward towards greener pastures, you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Money comes in, an Aries enters. Romance heats up, a Virgo enters. Feeling a little bit more financially stable between now and the end of the year. Ruchi, what's coming towards me next in love? Through divine guidance, you could meet a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe an Aries, and romance heats up. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you could find yourself in a very passionate one that comes in out of the clear blue sky that brings with it cause for celebration, maybe around the end of this year, early next year. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Isabella, general for next week. General for next week. A new beginning is on the horizon. Listen to your intuition and your perseverance pays off. Money comes in, brings with it cause for celebration. Could come up with a new idea for a side business or side hustle that could be bringing in good money. Feel you're compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Jay, me and Brianna, the Aries. Success comes in, communication picks up. All of a sudden, things could move forward towards greener pastures, and you may feel as if the relationship is beginning to function better. Average Joe, why did Capricorn ask me where I work? Making conversation. They were genuinely curious. Yeah, genuinely curious, making conversation, trying to get to know you. Liz, general for Sunday. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on, and you'll feel relieved about something. Money could be coming in, feeling better respected, better compensated around work, school, or business. Pretty good day. Anthony, PP's current thinking and feeling about my intentions towards her. I think that she thinks that you're looking to get together with her and that you're quite perseverant. She may think that you're still into her. Radia, is Mustafa just a good friend or potential romantic interest? I would say at this point, just a good friend. Elizabeth, general. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A new beginning is on the horizon. It looks like perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Money comes in. A wish comes true around finances. Liz, are things officially over between me and C? I would say there is indecision around the situation. There's sharp energy and there's distance. I wouldn't wait on this. I would move forward with your life. I mean, I can't say you'll never hear from them again, but it looks like you're probably going to wind up moving on towards greener pastures. Love for November for Elizabeth. There could be a Cancer around that you're spending time with. Could make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Negativity moves into the past. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That could be the Cancer. And then it looks like you're making a decision for your love life to move forward in the month of November. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the love cup is full. Pretty good. Miss Billy, general. Slow and steady wins the race around work, school, or business, but lay down the law, set up boundaries. It looks like you have money coming in, finances are improving, and that brings with it happiness. Could be planning a trip. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Oh, Avery's sleeping. Yeah, she gave me a little trouble tonight, but I got her in the crib. Krishna, what is O's next actions towards me? They're a little slow and stagnant, but you'll hear from them. There'll be communication that could come in through a text message. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? And Adonis, let me get you one for helping. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping out tonight. What's happening here? Slow? Anybody else I haven't answered for? Adonis, I'd like to know, when could Vivi and I get things spiced up? You know what I mean. Oh, soon, in the month of November. The world is at your feet. Things are moving forward quickly. You got passion coming in. It's going to happen soon. Enjoy. Have a good time. All right. Oh, thank you, Adonis. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you all very, very much for being here this evening. Thank you, and I'll see you guys at some point tomorrow. Bye-bye.